my head is absolutely full of information, and I think it's full of information because the full moon's coming, and it's a powerful moment of transformation. It's where we step up into our true selves, and the word comes back sovereignty, sovereign being. And if we think about, we've gone through, and I don't want to reiterate the whole of the 1 to 10, but 1 being the principle of I am, and then 10 being the higher vibration of the 1, we can have an experience of being the I am, but we can have a higher experience of that. And that's what's available to us now as we're coming into the Aries full moon, because it's illuminating the I am. I started to talk about it during the week. 1, 2, 3 chakras: physical body, emotional body, mental body. When we line all of those first 3 up, we land up in the heart, which is where we start to connect to others. We're in Libra season, and it's about relationships. It's how we relate to others. We can't relate to others unless we're strong 1 through 3. And if we've got wounds and dramas and traumas and everything else, or weaknesses or excesses, then how we relate will be twisted, and that's what causes all the issues. A lot of information, but the basic thing that we do is we clear as much as we can 1 through 3, which clears the ability for us to relate. When we relate, peace, balance, and harmony are the 3 sort of relationship words, but not peace at any cost. And the peacemaker is, and what I was getting into with my head is something that I heard months ago, Carl Jung saying that empaths or empathy is actually a wound, and we celebrate it as if we're, oh great, we're empathetic. Good to be compassionate, but not to take it, not at all costs. And as we come to this full moon, I think in this weekend, it's all about letting go of where we over help, because we have to stay sovereign, have to stay strong. And if we haven't got energy to give, then we need to hold the energy for ourselves first before. And that's that old story of put your own oxygen mask on first before trying to help others. But we all jump in there trying to help, even when there's nothing for us to give. So that's all coming in at us right now. It's all those are the stories that are coming to the surface. How do we clear them? We clear them through the water element, because we're in Pisces moon, allows us to clear. The rain is perfect, but salt baths, that salt water that's sitting out there is calling. It's got my name on it, like a cleansing. But it can be an Epsom salts bath. It can be a long shower. Anything that clears emotions. That will be the absolute healing of the weekend. As we heal our emotional body, it then pulls us up into our sense of power. We've been working with our empowerment, but it will just naturally rise when we're not drained emotionally. So if we can release the emotions, we can hold our power. Our power goes through the emotional body. That's where it drifts out. On the yoga mat, breath and movement is what clears our emotional body. And that's the breath that we use, and then the big sigh out where we clear the emotion. It's not just for fun. It's like, send it away. We don't have to be back in the stories. And so, yeah, I think this is a huge opportunity for us to release so much. And we can be distracted, and there's lots to be done. But there's also lots to be done on ourselves. So take some time. As I say, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lot of time, but just taking some time. Whenever the emotions come up, breathe it out, come back into that sense of self, the I am principle, and then relate from there. And I think that will step us up into that higher realms that we were talking about for the last 3 months of the year, which lifts us for next year, which is part of what the story is about. It's that shift, that jump up that we're talking, and that's how to do it. We've got to do it by releasing off so that we can hold space. So yeah, that's okay. My head's clear now. Right, come on up and we'll do some yoga. Take a big clear it out, and then we'll start with our so we'll start with a twisting warm up to line ourselves up through that centeredness and clear the nervous system. So hands to belly, start to turn. Just feel first of all that grounded nature, feet to floor, rolling onto the sides of the feet, feeling the movement through the ankles, the knees, hips. Now releasing the hands down. Start to feel a movement through that second chakra. There's your emotional. So this can be where we start to feel a little bit of emotion rising. Breathe it out if you need to. That's the inhale through the nose and clear out through the mouth. And then moving in, shaking out the fingers, wrists, elbows. Roll out the shoulders. Shrug, clear it, breathe it. Okay, one more breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Start to slow down. As we slow down, reset the feet, hands to heart, press the left hand into the right and the right into the left, pressing the thumbs into the heart center, either closing the eyes or eye gaze low, tuck tailbone under, pull belly in, and then the breath is the strong breath into the chest. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. So a slight raise of the elbows by the press of the inhale. Last one is out through the mouth. Give it a good shake out. Come to the front of the mat for some sun salutations. So 3 rounds. Feet hip width apart or big toes together, hands to heart. Take the breath in and the breath out. Inhale to mountain. Bend the knees. Exhale to fold. Inhale halfway, straight legs flat back. Exhale, hands to floor. Step the right leg back, left leg follows. First round, drop to the knees to lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And exhale back to the floor. Push up to the knees and exhale, down dog. Walk forward. Inhale halfway. Big clearing breath as you fold. Inhale overhead and hands to heart. To the left side. Inhale, mountain, look up, stretch up. Exhale, fold down. Halfway, hands to floor, left leg, right leg, to the knees, to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to the floor. Tuck the toes, push up to the knees on the inhale. Exhale to down dog. Walk forward. Inhale, halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, overhead. And hands to heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Hands to floor, right leg back, left leg for plank. Pause and plank. 3 breaths here. Drop to the knees if you want to. And on the exhale, lowering to the floor, flatten out the feet. Inhale for the cobra. And exhale to release. Push up to plank. Pull back to down dog. Stretch. Walk forward. Hands to shins. Clearing breath. Overhead stretch to the heart. One more to the left. Inhale. Fold. Halfway. Hands to floor. Left leg. Right leg. Pause and plank. Belly button to spine. Exhale to lower to the floor. Cobra. And back. Press up. Pull back down dog. Walk forward. Inhale to the shins. Clearing breath as you fold. Squeeze out all that breath. Inhale, stretch up, bring it in, and hands back to heart. Pause. Take a couple of breaths. Just let the heart rate come back down. Okay, give it a shake out. Okay, pyramid to start, because it's always the best stretch for our spine. So small step back with the left, both feet facing forward, hips square to the front of the mat, lead with the chin in the chest, folding over with the flat back, hands either to right leg or to the foot or to the floor, wherever you are, getting the stretch down the back of the right leg. Roll the shoulders back, eye gaze down to the mat, realigning through the spine, clearing breaths if you need to. Otherwise, strong breaths in and out through the nose. Last breath for here. Bend the knee, hands on the floor out in front, left leg's going up to hip height with the toes pointing down. As you start to straighten the right leg, hands can come up to beside the hips, to aeroplane or warrior 3. Foot's flexed, or keep the fingers on the floor for support. Relax the neck muscles. Last breath here. Bend the knee. Left foot meets right. Pause here with the halfway. So we're going to bring hands to heart, shoulders at hip height, thinking about stretching out through the spine. Pull the kneecaps up. Stretch the arms forward at shoulder height. Palms facing each other. Really as if someone's pulling you by your fingertips, lengthening, stretching, breathing. Last breath. On the exhale, bring the hands back to the heart, bend the knees to straighten up. Take the breath in and the clearing breath out. Give it a shake out, and then we'll set up for the other side. Small step back with the right. Square the hips, folding, half. So keep pulling the left kneecap up. Keep the legs straight, press the left hip back. Relax the neck muscles. Last breath. Bend the left knee, hands on the floor out front. Right leg's going up to hip height. As you start to straighten the leg, come up onto the fingertips. Engage the core. you want to challenge, bring the arms out. Last breath, bend the knee, bring the hands down, right foot to left foot. Stay at that halfway, hands to heart. Take the clearing breath, and then when you're ready, pull the kneecaps up, engage the core, stretch the arms out, shoulder height, palms facing each other, relax the neck muscles, lengthen. Strong breath. Last one, hands back to heart, bend the knees to straighten. Clickety click, clear the breath. No, that's good. Everything's getting realigned. Okay, well, there's always one that will click, and that's triangle. So when you're ready, from the front, big step back with the left, toes to the side. Square the hips back to the front, right hand to right leg, and then left arm coming up. So either looking down to the big toe or up to the left thumb, taking the hand off if you want to. Last breath here. Looking down, left hand to hip for the moment to rise. Just turn right toes to the side, left toes to the back. Square ourselves off to the back of the mat for the left side. Left hand down, right arm up. 5 breaths here. Last breath. Look down, hand to hip to rise. Take the clearing breath. Turn the left toes in now and the right toes are both in. Heels are out for the wide-legged fold. Folding from the hips, lead with the chin and the chest. Hands to elbows, dropping the head. Pull the kneecaps up. Slightly lean forward if you want to deepen the stretch. Move the head around and release the tension in the neck. And then move the upper body around to release the tension in the shoulders, lengthening through the back. Make sure you're not gripping on with the toes. Wonderful. Hands to hips to come up. Take the clearing breath. Turn the right toes back to the front now. Okay, extended angle. Bend the right knee. If it may be heel toe wider, so you want knee over ankle. You don't want to go further than that. First version, elbow to knee, left arm over, reaching, stretching. So feel the stretch now all the way through that left side of the body. Wonderful. Hand back to hip, left hand to left hip. Right hand down beside the right foot on the inside. Left arm up, straight up, shoulder over shoulder. Pressing the right knee into the right elbow. That makes sense. Last breath here. Oh yeah, why not? Bring the left hand down. Swivel onto the back toes. We'll come to a twisted lunge. So left hand down now, right arm up. Turning, looking up to the right thumb. Lifting, so not too much weight on that left wrist. Straight back leg. Last breath here. Okay. Bring the hands inside the right foot, turning, and then drop down into side lunge. So staying, bend the right knee. Right. It's okay. The other right will be coming. There's always two rights. Two rights and no wrongs. All right, so we're done? Come on up. Where are we going? We're going to side angle first. So left toes to the back, left knee bent, left elbow, left knee, right arm over. Oh, that feels good after that. Nice breath. Right hand to right hip, left hand down. So beside the foot, right hand straight up. So thinking about opening through that spine, roll that right shoulder back. Wonderful. Okay, looking down, right hand down, swivel on the back toes for the twisted high lunge to the left. So right hand flat now, left arm to the side, up to the sky, sorry. Last breath here. Bring the hand down, coming into that side lunge for the other left or the other right. If you wanted to challenge yourself, then hands to heart. Nice breath. Okay, keep low, hands to floor. Walk the hands to the front of the mat, swiveling as you go. Plant the hands nice and wide. Step back to down dog. Take the clearing breath, and then if you want to, press one heel after the other. Ease it out. Drop the head to look to the knees. And when you finish pedaling, pressing both heels to the floor, pulling both kneecaps. Feel a release down the back of the legs. Last breath here. Bend the knees, step the right foot as far forward as you can. Left knee down, grab the foot and bring it forward for the low lunge. Inhale up. So shoulders over hips, looking up or looking forward. Bring the hands down. Drop the hips back, slide the right foot forward for the hamstring stretch. Take the inhale and then exhale, folding over, deepening the stretch. Wonderful. Come back up onto the fingertips. Plant the hands forward, tuck the toes, step back, right foot to floor. Pop the left heel on the back, left foot on the back of the right heel. You might even want to move around a little bit just to release the tension out of that leg. Now place the left foot on the floor, give the right leg a bit of a shake out. Take a clearing breath. And then we're stepping the left foot forward, right knee down. When you're ready, bringing the arms overhead, the low lunge, looking up or looking forward. Bring the hands down, slide the hips back and the foot forward for the hamstring stretch. Once you're there, inhale, exhale, fold. Breathe it out. Last breath here. Bring the foot back in, plant the hands, step back to down dog, left foot to floor, right foot on top of left heel. Fingers nice and wide, stretch, drop the head. Great, okay, right foot to floor, shake out the left foot. What do we reckon? Child's pose, toes together, knees wide. Sink the hips back, forehead to floor, or stack the hands, forehead to hands. Take some nice big clearing breaths. Maybe bring those index fingers and thumbs together, creating that diamond. Thinking about the energy flowing, the big toes together. Allow that all that energy that we've just built up to flow through your whole system. And bring the awareness now into around the belly button area to the solar plexus. That third chakra, the cross point, as the energy flows from limb to limb, crossing at the midline. We make the next breath in through the nose and a clearing out through the mouth to come up to tabletop. Okay, so our new version of cat-cow. Feel free to do the normal one, which both feet to the floor. But if you want to take it a bit more, then bring the right leg out behind, pointing the toes. The inhale lifts the head and the leg, and the exhale brings chin to chest and knee through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull through. Inhale. Exhale. So we're doing 5. And finishing on the exhale. Bring the foot to floor, shake out the wrists, take the clearing breath. And then left leg's going up behind, point the toes, keep the legs straight. Inhale, lift everything. Exhale, pull together. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Shake out the wrists. Take the clearing breath, and then let's come in to thread the needle for a little bit of recovery. Right arm through, right ear to floor. So we'll be here for 5. If it's okay on the neck, you could place the left hand on the back, feet flat to floor. Last breath, hand to floor, press through the hand and the elbow. Come back to the centre with the clearing breath, and on the next exhale, left arm's going through, left ear to floor. Flatten the feet, settle into it, and then maybe right hand goes to back. See how it goes. Last breath. Right hand to floor, press through to come back to tabletop. Take the clearing breath. Let's do our camel beginning, our shoulder warm up. So tucking the toes under, coming up onto the knees, pressing the hips forward, bringing the hands out at shoulder height. So with the inhale, the right arm's going over. Inhale, right arm over. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left arm over. May or may not hit the heel, it's okay. Thinking about shoulder opening, strong through the core. One more to each side. Last one. All right, give it a shake it. With the toes tucked, sitting back on the heels, see how it goes. If it's too much, stay up. But that new breathing that we were doing, so left over right, interlacing the fingers straight to start with. Bring them into the heart. All right, take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, unravel and reach up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale up. Big breath. One last one this side. And release with a shake out. Get the feet, get some life back in them. And if it's okay on the knees, bringing the hands behind, fingers facing forward. Taking a moment here, stretching through the quads. Again, if it's okay on the neck, you could drop the head back, press through the hands, open through the front of the chest, through the throat. Brilliant. Lift the head to come back up. And shake out. Got the other half to do. So tuck the toes under. Either stay up, or if it's okay, you can sink back onto the heels. This time it's right arm over left, crossing at the wrists, interlacing the fingers, thumbs are down. Bring the hands in to the heart. Take a breath in and a breath out. And inhale, reach, unravel and lift. Exhale, pull it together. Inhale. Stretch up, look up. One last one. And release. Okay, so sitting back If it's too much and you want to just pause, you could sit with hands to thighs, otherwise come back. Same as we just did with the head back, or if you wanted to lift the knees off the floor and deepen the stretch through the front of the ankles, it's a possibility. Drop the head back. Wonderful. And bring the head first. Oof, come on over to seated. Shake it all out. And let's land ourselves into a forward fold for a moment. So either knees bent, bring the hands in if the hamstrings are tight, or if you wanted to, you could lift up, bring the hands forward to the shins, or to the ankles, or to the feet. Whichever way, we're stretching far forward as we can and dropping the head at the last. Lower back stretch. And we want to get it into the lower back. Close the eyes. Take some easy breaths now. Let's even let go of that heart, that strong breath. Make the breath be easier as we soften into it now. When you're ready, come on back up. Take a big breath. Twist. So either left leg straight with the right leg over, or you could bend the left knee and place it through and right leg over. So see where it works. Both sit bones to the floor. Lift up tall, left arm over right knee, turning to look over the right shoulder. And come back to neutral, to lean back, to unravel, shake it out. Take the clearing breath, and then right leg is either straight or through, left leg's over the top. Lifting up, right hand over. Back to center. Give it a shake out. And then I think come on down. Do some, we'll do butterfly reclined. So first of all, stretch the legs out, stretch the arms overhead, and then maybe hug the knees in, give yourself a squeeze and rock side to side. And then stretch the legs out, let the feet flop out to the side, and then slide the legs, bend the knees, slide the feet towards each other. Finding that comfortable stretch without being overstretched. Tuck the chin in slightly, lengthen through the back of the neck, elbows on the floor. Hands can be on the body if it feels comfortable. Eyes can close. Check in with the heart rate. See how it's feeling. See how the breath is. Notice the buzz of energy flowing through the body. But equally noticing if anywhere feels tight still. Perhaps now place the hands on the belly and become aware of the emotional landscape. Using that clearing breath to clear any emotions that rise. Last breath here. Let's straighten the legs out, stretch the arms overhead. Oh, I feel like we should do one more strength move. So, rolling over onto the side, first side plank. So rolling over onto your right side, elbow under shoulder, palm down. So either stacking the legs or placing the left foot in front. Left hand in front to start, press you to lift up. Take your choice. And then maybe left hand to left hip or left hand up to the sky. Just feeling that strength that we've got. Last breath here. Cool. All right, come down. Roll over to the other side. Left elbow under left shoulder. Choose leg position. When you're ready, lift. Last breath here. Well done. Rolling onto your back. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze and release. Feel free to cuss. And then placing the hands behind the backs of the legs, rocking forwards and backwards, up and down the spine. Hover and hold. Just keep chin tucked in to protect the back. Laugh, cry, do whatever you need to do. And then sit up nice and tall, easy seated. See how as you settle into it, just make sure there's no tension in the neck. So roll out the shoulders and the neck. And then sitting into stillness. So legs either straight or crossed, whatever's comfortable. Hands can be on the knees or in the lap. Softening the eyes, softening the face muscles. Gently moving the fingers and the toes, taking any of the excess energy out of your system. Landing in the present moment, noticing your breath, noticing the sounds that are surrounding you. Noticing that extra space in the mind. Be very aware of the thoughts that are now starting to come back in. And perhaps replacing them with an affirmation about your sovereignty, of your power, that I am principle. Something that you can gently repeat to yourself 3 times whenever you feel that you're drifting off your center. And when you're ready, bring the hands together in prayer. Take a deep breath in and a clearing breath out. Bowing the head to open the eyes. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. It's very much good.